Hi there, and welcome to my channel. My name is Katerina, I'm a knitter, and in this video I'm going to take you with me while I'm making the levitate wrap. The levitate wrap is a fairly new pattern by my favorite things knitwear that she created for the Isager Breeze collection. It is a V-neck drop shoulder wrap cardigan with double knitted edges and ribbons that you can tie in a bow. The fit is cropped and boxy with long sleeves. It is a chunky but lightweight knit, and the pattern comes in 8 sizes. I decided that I will make the levitate wrap right after the pattern release when I saw the pictures posted by Isager. I'm not sure if it's because of the lightning in these photos or the model herself, but I got so inspired by them. Funny enough, my final piece looks nothing like a sample. Since I live in a warm climate, I wanted to make something that I will still be able to wear in spring. For some time already, I wanted to try out this cotton merino yarn. It is a blown yarn with 70% cotton and 30% merino in it, and there is about 105 meters per 50 grams skein. I'm using it in a dark green color. It's incredibly soft and nice yarn to work with. While making a swatch, I figured out that I need to go down a needle size to 5.5 millimeters to meet the gauge of 15 stitches per 22 rows. And here is my little swatch. Seems like we are ready to cast on. I always try to quickly go through the pattern first in order to make sure that I clearly understand the construction. Every time I cast on something new, I can't believe that these little loops will actually grow into a real garment that I will be able to wear. It's not my first drop shoulder piece by my favorite things knitwear, so I already know what to expect and feel relaxed about the techniques. But I still appreciate that this piece has unique construction and details, as it makes me more excited. I'm currently knitting the back, and it's shaped with increases. The weather today is nice and sunny, so I think I will finish this row and go out to knit for a little while outside. Yesterday I finished the back part and started working on fronts. I was out in the city for almost the whole day, and as always I took my knitting with me. During the day I almost finished both fronts and got a few minutes to join the new ball of yarn. Felting method is my favorite when joining a new ball of yarn, as it means I will be weaving in less ends. But with this yarn it works awfully, so I actually regret doing it this way. Just moved to another bench and knitted few more rows while waiting for my sister. The loveliest moment of joining fronts and back. I only recently figured out that I'm supposed to turn the work when I'm casting on new stitches for the armholes. I still can't believe that I was doing it the wrong way all the time. Once the work is joined to knit the body, there is a lot of stitches to do. But I appreciate the fact that because it is a wrap, I have to make increases every couple of rows. It keeps the work more engaging. And I must admit, I knitted so many cardigans lately that I don't mind purling anymore. It's another lovely sunny day, so I decided to go on a little walk and knit session. First time trying on the pieces, I'm almost finished with the body. As you can see, it's quite cropped, which pattern clearly stays, and there is also a suggestion on how to make the body longer. For reference, here is my hip bone. I think I'm fine with the cropped lengths, but I will still add 4 extra rows to the body. After I finished the body and left stitches on hold for the band, I decided to make a sleeve. I modified it a bit. I picked the suggested number of stitches but was decreasing every 7th round for 10 times. Here is the length before starting the cuff. I have also added to the cuff 4 additional rows as my rows gauge was smaller on 4mm needles. And here is the final result. Now picking stitches for the front edge. And casting on new stitches to start with double knitting. Since live stitches will be attached to the body, I casted on them directly on a body needle, and the working stitches were casted on a smaller needle that I will be using for the band. I'm also always using the Judy's Magic cast on as I find it the easiest one. I must admit, I absolutely love the process of making double knitted bands. I find it very therapeutic. I have worked on the front edge for the rest of the day. Good morning! It's the next day and I'm halfway through the front band. I kind of love and hate the fact that pre and post increased stitches detail is making the band look wider. But all in all, the result looks very neat and nice. I will continue working on it today and also probably start knitting the second sleeve. I made a lot of progress yesterday evening. I finished the front edge as planned and also started working on the second sleeve, also as planned. Feeling excited about how it looks right now. I'm planning to finish the second sleeve today and start working on the bottom edge. Just look at this, I'm halfway through the bottom edge. When I was working on the front band, I was using 3.5mm needles to meet the gauge of 22 rows. But when I started working on the bottom edge with the same needles, I noticed that there is a lot of bunching up. So I went up a needle size to 4mm needles. And I think it actually makes sense as the rows and stitches gauges are not the same. For now, I will just continue working on the bottom edge and watch some YouTube. Just look at this, bottom band is done and I'm pretty satisfied with the length. I also made one ribbon and decided to spend some time weaving the ends in to help the future me. Now moving to the last knitting step, second ribbon. So I have successfully finished it and now I want to show you how I sew the second ribbon to the bottom edge. First of all, I place the stitches I want to attach my ribbon to on a spare needle and also separated knit and purl stitches of my ribbon. Here is how I'm going to attach it. I will be working in the following pattern. I slip the first stitch purlwise. I go through the both legs of the first bottom stitch and slip them off the needle. Then I go through the second leg of the ribbon stitch. And I repeat these 3 steps across all stitches of my ribbon. I go purlwise, slip the bottom edge stitch, and go through the second leg of the ribbon stitch. When working through the last stitch, I'm making sure that I don't forget about the third step. Then I turn my work and flip my ribbon. I again mark the stitches of the bottom edge the same way as before. And put my remaining ribbon stitches back on the needle. And I work through them in the same way as before. While working through the stitches, I'm not stressed too much about the tension, because afterwards I will be able to fix it if needed by simply pulling the thread I'm working with. I'm happy with the result. I think it looks neat and seamless. And now I'm ready to try the finished piece on. cropped, not too oversized, and seems lovely. I will be now working on the last steps. I like to measure my pieces before washing and blocking to have more control and to make sure that I don't stretch anything too much. I usually measure sleeves lengths and body lengths. The piece looks so small even when comparing it with my hand. This is also the last time I use towels to squeeze excess water, as I figured out I can do it in my washing machine risk-free and my garments won't take an eternity to dry. Oh, hi! First thing first, checking if all the measurements stay the same, and yes, they did. I love how the yarn blocked out, the stitches look beautiful and it's probably the softest thing I have ever made. So this video is coming to its end, and as a final part I want to give a quick review of the pattern and the yarn I used. For me the pattern was clear and the knitting experience was pleasant. It is a very lovely design, and if choosing an appropriate yarn, it can be perfect for a warmer weather. In general, I'm satisfied with the fit. However, while wearing this piece, some parts just jump up and it looks a bit weird. If I would knit it again, and I might, I would probably size up to achieve a more relaxed fit, knit the body longer, and choose a warmer and more neutral color to make it more cozy for colder seasons. On the yarn side, I enjoyed working with the yarn. I find it really soft and non-itchy. I also love the way the stitches look and the marling effect. But after the first wear I noticed lint in some parts of the garment. Since I'm recording this audio part few weeks later after finishing the piece, I can say that the lint and peeling issue makes me anxious and hesitant to wear this piece frequently, because I don't want to ruin it. So I don't think I will be using this yarn again, and it makes me sad because it's so soft. So I guess that's it from me for today. Thank you so much for sticking around. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I would appreciate if you subscribe to this channel and give me a like in the comment. I will see you in the next one, and I wish you a lovely time till then.